5 zodiac signs that use anger to manipulate. While frustration is a universal human experience, certain personalities cross a dark psychological line by actively weaponizing their temper. Instead of processing their feelings, they strategically deploy rage to forcefully dominate their environment, silence opposition, and bend others entirely to their will. This toxic tactic ensures they never have to compromise or admit defeat. Today, we are ranking the top 5 zodiac signs who notoriously use anger to manipulate. Is your sign on the list? Let's find out. Number 5, Aries. Aries wields a spectacular, highly combustible temper that functions as a brutal psychological battering ram. When their absolute authority is questioned, this fiery pioneer does not engage in rational debate. They instantly detonate. Their manipulation relies heavily on sheer, overwhelming volume and aggressive physical posturing to completely paralyze their opponent. An Aries weaponizes their legendary volatility to create an environment where everyone is desperately tiptoeing around their explosive triggers. By acting like a terrifying, unpredictable landmine, they forcefully ensure that no one ever dares to challenge their impulsive decisions or stand in the way of their blazing momentum. Number 4, Cancer. Cancer does not rely on booming physical intimidation. Their anger is a deeply suffocating, passive-aggressive psychological tide. When this intuitive water sign feels slighted, they weaponize their profound emotional vulnerability, transforming their hurt into a lethal, fiercely weaponized guilt trip. They will utilize slammed doors, devastatingly heavy sighs, and icy withdrawal to forcefully manufacture an atmosphere of crushing domestic tension. A Cancer manipulates by acting as the ultimate deeply wounded martyr, aggressively punishing you with their melancholic rage until you finally surrender, apologize profusely, and actively scramble to restore their fiercely guarded sense of emotional security. Number 3, Leo. Leo orchestrates a towering, magnificently dramatic display of outrage designed to entirely overwhelm your senses and secure their absolute dominance. When their spectacular ego is bruised, this fiery powerhouse stages a breathtaking, highly public theatrical performance of righteous indignation. They manipulate by amplifying the conflict to an agonizingly embarrassing volume, forcing you to rapidly concede simply to stop the exhausting, spotlight-stealing spectacle. A Leo weaponizes their immense, roaring presence to establish an undeniable hierarchy, aggressively demanding that you visibly submit and immediately validate their majestic superiority before they ever agree to lower their terrifyingly fierce golden temperature. Number 2, Capricorn. Capricorn executes a profoundly chilling, authoritarian brand of fury that completely freezes the oxygen in the room. They absolutely despise losing control, so they weaponize an incredibly stoic, intensely condescending rage to ruthlessly diminish your confidence. This grounded earth sign does not yell. They issue a devastatingly calm, hypercritical verbal dressing down that targets your deepest insecurities. A Capricorn manipulates by aggressively positioning themselves as the flawless, deeply disappointed parent figure. Their icy wrath systematically dismantles your self-worth, forcefully demanding absolute compliance while simultaneously ensuring you feel entirely foolish for ever daring to disrupt their meticulously structured, unyielding empire. Number 1, Scorpio. Scorpio easily claims the absolute top rank because their anger is a deeply terrifying, radioactive force that permanently alters the psychological atmosphere. They do not need to raise their voice to manipulate you. They simply lock onto you with a lethal, unblinking glare that promises total obliteration. This intense water sign utilizes a heavily suppressed, venomous rage to establish an inescapable climate of absolute dread. A Scorpio aggressively controls the dynamic by weaponizing the unspoken threat of a devastating, scorched earth retaliation. You inherently understand that crossing them will trigger a deeply fatal strike, entirely forcing your complete, terrified submission. Conclusion. Recognizing these toxic emotional tactics is the first crucial step toward firmly protecting your boundaries and reclaiming your peace. Let me know your sign and thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.